Thank you, Alex. These are the headlines for the Napoleonic Quarterly, 1804, Quarter 2. We start off with politics. This quarter in April, the dissolution of the Peace of Amiens sees the fall of the Addington government, and William Pitt returns to power on the 7th of May. This spring, we hear reports of a secret offer of alliance from Russia to the Austrians, with the Tsar promising a commitment of 100,000 men in return for support. In France, the fallout of the Cadudal plot takes on dramatic proportions when the Duc d'Erneine is executed after a hasty trial on the 21st of March. To make things darker, on either the 5th or the 6th of April, General Pichegru is found dead in his cell. The official determination is that he committed suicide, but conspiracy theories quickly lay blame at Napoleon's door. On 14th May, in light of the Louisiana Purchase, Jefferson organizes a survey of the newly acquired land and hopes that he will be able to find a route across the country for the purposes of commerce. For this purpose, a Corps of Discovery under Captain Meriwether Lewis and Lieutenant William Clark begins to move west from Illinois. On the 18th of May, Napoleon is proclaimed Emperor of the French after the French constitutional referendum on the empire. After much deliberation during April at Saint-Cloud, the civil code is also proclaimed. The next day, the newly proclaimed emperor establishes the Marshallate and the creation of the Imperial Guard. Then in June, France and Prussia seem to be getting on rather well, as they declare northern Germany neutral from any hostile action. But scandal is never far away from even the new empire, as on the 28th of June, Cadudal is executed and General Moreau banished. Diplomatic matters this quarter, we see in April, amid rising tensions in Europe, Manuel Godoy, Prime Minister of Spain, attempting an ambitious juggling act to remain neutral with Europe and friendly with the French, while modernizing the army, but he finds opposition from many quarters. In May, Persia issues an ultimatum to the Tsar to remove his troops from the Caucasus in response to the aggression of General Tizianov. With a negative response, in June Persia declares war on the Russians, who invade the Khanate of Yerevan. Meanwhile, the leaders of the Serbian rebellion decide to petition the Sultan as loyal subjects, asking for assistance against the Dahis, and also seek protection from the Austrians and the Tsar. The adoption of the French Empire causes major diplomatic ructions across Europe. Britain and Russia move to form alliances to oppose French ambition along the Rhine and in Italy. On the 7th of May, the French ambassador Caulaincourt returns to France from St. Petersburg as tensions continue to escalate. We now turn to military affairs this quarter. In early March, the Castle Hill Rebellion breaks out amidst the convicts of Australia, many of whom were former United Irishmen captured after the defeat of 1798. On the 5th of March, the convicts engage the local militia at Rose Hill and are soundly defeated. On the 25th of April, the British begin operations to seize Suriname from the Dutch. The plantation colony found on the Atlantic coast of South America north of Brazil is taken by the 5th of May. With hostile responses from the Russians, Crown Prince Abbas Mirza is sent by the Shah to the Caucasus with as many as 20,000 men. In India, preparations are being made to contain the army of Yashwantrao Holkar south of Jaipur in the wild country of Malwa. Holkar is currently the last Maratha Maharaja in the field. Lord Lake's force of observation under Colonel Monson takes a forward position this quarter towards Kota and Mukandra in modern Maharashtra, hoping to join forces with troops sent by Wellesley moving up from the south. In June, early in the month, General Tizianov advances into Persian-controlled Armenia, intending to besiege the city of Yerevan. A serious action takes place at Ekhmadzin over 3 days. Tizianov eventually achieves a successful surprise attack on a vulnerable element of the Persian army, but is denied convincing victory by Abbas Mirza, who withdraws to Yerevan, which the Russians reach at the end of the month. Back to you now, Alex.